Hello, citizens of Earth. Um, I'm back. I just got back from an interview, which I hope went very well. They seemed to be very interested in what I had to say, and I seemed to get the answers correct. So, if all goes well, I'll have a nice job this summer. I am exploring other alternative venues for employment. I've been doing a lot of the Craigslist stuff lately, the little freelance graphics jobs here and there. For those of you that might not know me or haven't seen the videos before, I'm a graphic design major. So that means that I make logos, websites, business cards, flyers, pretty much anything that you need, um, I'm more or less capable of doing and learning more every day. So, I've been trying to make some money in that field because I think that it would be best if I get jobs within my industry. My normal fallback is sailing because I do love sailing, and I have been teaching it for quite some time, and I have background in the field going back to my second grade year. So it's something that I enjoy, and I also love teaching. So I can be teaching sailing, and that's fun for me. I love it. I do. Um, my eventual goal, you know, and I don't know how realistic this is, but I would really love for it to happen, is to be actually a teacher for design or for graphics. I already work at my university now as a tutor, so that's fun. I have a blast doing it. So hopefully that all goes well. So I've been trying to make money. I've been working with a few startups. Life is not superb, but when is it really ever? Um, I am, however, you know, continually bringing in some nice income to pay for college, and then this whole room situation here. It might look like hell, but it's home. I enjoy it. I need to have a space that's very conducive to creativity, and I would say I had that pretty well nailed down here. Um, I enjoy the place very much. I do not look forward to a time where I have to move out. Luckily, I plan on going to graduate school within the city, so I should be able to keep this for a little bit more time. So that's been my life for the past few weeks. Interestingly enough, I went to Gourmet Heaven, a local place in Providence, because I know the majority of the people that watch this are my subscribers, or people that care about the whole not wearing shoes life, which is a part of me, but it doesn't dominate my life really. It's just sort of a shoe choice or lack thereof. But whatever. I was going to Gourmet Heaven, and what seemed to be a manager there decided it would be appropriate to come up to me and tell me that I had to leave because it was unsafe for them. Not only is that completely asinine, because I assume they don't eat off the floor there, because that doesn't strike me as very gourmet. Um, I asked him, well, why? And he said, it's illegal. I said, that's not true. That's a myth. And he's like, no. What do you mean, no? It's a myth. No. All right. Well, you know, blinding ignorance aside, uh, I will, make my purchase and leave. Whatever, because I had to get to work. I really didn't feel like having a confrontation, so I was like, fine, just like let me take my food and go. I was walking around the salad bar, and I was almost at the end of the salad bar, by the way, right next to the cash registers. And he says, no. I said, what? So, what do you mean no? And he reaches for the food, and he's like, and so I said, what, are you just gonna waste it? And he's like, no, I'm gonna eat it. Guy takes it from me and starts walking out the door with it. Doesn't even let me finish my purchase. And mind you, the path that I would take to make my purchase and leave is the exact same path that I would take to just leave. So if there was some like mysterious like glass pit that I would step in that would like shred my feet and cause a horrendous little lawsuit, I would hit it either way. So you might as well at least get some money out of me and let me have my food. So the man continues to just walk away. I said, what you're doing is illegal. You're breaking the law, and I hope you know that. he just didn't seem to care. So what I did when I went to when I went to work without any food, I immediately went on their Facebook page, facebook.com/gourmetheaven, and posted a little something for them. I pretty much just informed the organization the you know completely inexcusable turn of events that had happened, and I posted it on my site as well, and had some people comment on it. All the comments were supportive, not as many as I had hoped, and I'm sure that they don't check their site all that often, but at some point I'm sure that they will. Also, I printed out the health code letters. For those of you that aren't aware, it is a myth that you can go not be in any place, especially food places, without shoes on. I can walk in there just as much as you can. Because like I said earlier, you're not eating off the floor. And if it's you have some like weird little phobia, get over yourself. It's a body part. It's doing what it's designed to do. Seriously, get over yourself. So, what I did was printed out those health code letters and I put them on the building. And I saw people go by, people read them. I was considering standing out there and holding hundreds of copies of that health code letter and handing out to people as they went in and out of the store. Unfortunately, I have a life and I have things to do and I have several jobs that need to get done. So I didn't quite have the time to do what I had wanted to do. I also put out my little business cards that said, bring down the myth. It has the link to my site as well as the some information about how being barefoot is not dangerous, it's not illegal, and actually you're more likely to get hurt if wearing shoes. So, fun fact. So, for about a week and a half, I would put that health code sign right on the building, and every time I would come back and see it taken off, I would just put it right back, put a new one right back on. So, I haven't gone back in there since, but I plan on trying it at some point soon. And I'm going to go in there next time with a little recorder and see if they decide to, you know, discriminate against me again. And if they do, I'll have it recorded this time. So I'll have the person's face, and I can say, oh, hey, look, you just got yourself in a whole world of trouble, buddy. So, I really don't like to be confrontational. But when someone actually just like grabs something out of my hands and refuses to let me even finish my purchase and eat that day, I get a little bit angry. I like to think that I'm a pacifist. I'm not someone who's easily irritated, but that's one of the quickest ways to irritate me. So, I was of course civil. There's nothing wrong with posting a letter from a state organization on their wall. There was no form of vandalism. It was non-marking tape. Nothing wrong with that. And I think I was within my rights to do it. So, we haven't really seen how that's gone from there, but I'm optimistic. Keep in mind, I've been shopping there for 4 years, and this is the first time anyone has ever stopped me about it. In fact, people in there have actually been curious as, are you cold? Why aren't you wearing shoes? Things like that. Things that like a civilized human being would ask someone. Because there's nothing wrong with curiosity. I get that. I get that it's strange to not wear shoes. I welcome questions. Believe me, I do. Even if the questions get a little bit rude, and even if I heard them a million times, like the broken glass, the rusty nails, all that kind of stuff, I don't, that doesn't bother me because I have no problem sharing information with people. It helps me out, and like I said before, I love teaching, so there's nothing wrong with it. But don't like grab something out of my hands. Don't like steal my food from me and walk away. That's just completely uncalled for. So we'll see where that goes. And we're 9 minutes in, so this is probably a very long time, and I apologize for it being this long. I'm actually going to go make myself some dinner because I'm actually very hungry. I've been working all day, and then my interview, and then I have some freelance work and update my portfolio site. My life is busy, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching, and we will see you later.